Welcome back, everyone. We got secret packs to open. So we're gonna get right back to it. After getting all salty in the last episode, we're probably gonna start the greatest button ever called surrender. Interesting. So that means we already have the unicorn, or we have the birth in hand already. Because we won't be able to summon unicorn off of Fenrir. Okay, so Rise of Heart, Cathosis to make Cathosis to bring unicorn to get birth. Yep. As I look at our hand, I mean, all we really could do is like a day of the peace. Because if this makes Shangara is going to be these two. Yep. Shangara, he has gone into the big catch to their Arise Heart. Arise Heart. Okay. That kaiju would have been really nice to have. He locks out because he, well, I don't know. He can't see it, so he doesn't know I have pendulums, but I guess he's locking out one of my pendulum spots. Yep, then that goes into a Rise of Heart. Yeah, you know what? No. We're not winning that. Alright, maybe we're playing some blue eyes now. I'm so glad I got double Orthos. 40 card deck, 8 card extra deck. No, we're playing Runic. Great. Yet another strategy. I don't have much. I believe Fountain is now limited. So, I mean, we do have the Eldritch to get rid of the Fountain because of the fact that the Fountain is actually kind of limited and Hugin can't protect. It only protects against its destruction effects. Eldritch does not destroy. Eldritch sins. So it kind of matters if he's got anything else, because unless he has... Okay, so he didn't have Tip. He didn't have anything that he could activate on his turn. So mainly, like, none of the cards that activate per destruction or anything like that. Elderly Man. We're going to send the Fuse Line. Send this. And honestly, do I have any reason to do anything else? Well, I guess we can... set an Orthos and set this. Honestly, there's no reason to destroy the Hugin. That's the thing. It's like, this currently locks him from going into Jerry. And him getting back his, well, that's a way to get Jerry. Okay. So it's not just, Runic. It's Runic with some Paleozoics. Rollback could be useful to him. He's got 2 of them, but that's a lot. Holy crap. Like, how far are we digging in our deck? Is there anything in this deck? Hope he's got some Runic cards in his hand that could do anything, because rollback could only target as a trap. Okay. Does this guy have anything he can do? I believe transition rollback's like a hard. I have like... Finally, we summon a monster. Junk Collector. Quick effect, you banish this card from the field, add 1 normal trap to your graveyard, apply that advantage. Okay, what does this do? Tribute 1 monster, special summon 3 nightmare tokens to your opponent's field in attack switch. Each time one is destroyed, its controller takes 800 damage. Well, I mean, you can't attack this turn. So thank you for... Oh no, wait, then he blows something up, doesn't he? I take... Oh wait, no. I take no battle damage, but I still take burn damage. What's he targeting? Is it that other card? Yeah, we got burned to death. Wabaku doesn't protect against burn damage. Okay. Alright. After getting our bum burned, we're starting off kind of I guess not really. Lightning Vortex, we could Lightning Vortex this, then to resurrect it. What the heck is this? Stellar of the White Forest. So, oh great, more cards. I don't even know what they do. You can send one spell or trap card from your hands for someone. One spellcaster. What does this do? You can set this card. Okay, so then if this card is on a special summon, you can add one white forest spell trap from your deck to your hand. What does the spell card do that he just set? If you control an illusion or spellcaster monster, add one white forest monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, those two away to make this. I have no idea what this deck does. This card's special summon, you can send one spell trap card from your hand or field to the graveyard, add one white forest or one light spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so that's burned, so he can't reset that. Illusion, spellcaster, synchro monsters you control gain value attack. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That's great. So this is completely pointless right now. I guess I could still pitch it, depending on what else he makes. So he's got this back. It's already triggered all its effects. He added what to his hand? A Zealot of the White Forest. You could send one spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, and add, okay, we're going to go back to doing more synchro plays. I don't know what's going on. This card is synchro summon using a tuner synchro monster. You can target what spell trap card added to your hand. When your opponent activates a card or quick effect, you can send one spell trap card from your hand or the field to the graveyard, special summon have a tuner monster from your extra deck, graveyard, or banishment, and I think you could just grab this. It's level 7 or lower. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Things are getting set. Things are getting summoned. Do I have a win condition against this deck? I don't know. We're about to tune again. Okay, your graveyard, return it to the extra deck. If you use special summon this card, but negates the effects. I mean, what does this trap do? Special summon white forest monster from your hand or deck, then immediately after this effect resolves synchro summon. Okay, so it's an immediate synchro summoning. Okay, those both go away. To make Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon, of course, can once per turn you can discard one card. Target one card your opponent controls destroyed. If synchro summon, this card is sent for the field of the grave. You can draw one card. Okay, I believe these are, yeah, so he doesn't have the way to do more tuning with this because these are two tuners. And this is a non-tuner with Illusion. Of course, Illusion was the newest archetype that got released in YuGiOh a while back. Some people thought that would be the cause of the next master rule. I know some people want a new master rule. Like, what would it be? Been a Master Rule 5 for some time now, so maybe it's time to consider going into Master Rule 6 here. I don't even know, what would you do for Master Rule 6? I mean, limit hand traps? Make every deck $10,000? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess what we can do, I mean, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Like, how do I know all this board state? I mean, I guess we go Lightning Vortex, pitch this, at least maybe get one of these effects to go off. I don't see a win in this board state, like, at all. I just don't see it. I just do not see it with the ability to resurrect the person that basically, or no, that synchro monster is now gone. So this can't resurrect a synchro monster. And it needs to send the spell or trap. Oh no. One lower tuner synchro monster from your, I guess that has to be a tuner synchro. I don't know if that was that 6, a tuner synchro monster that like guarded from like, no, I guess they all just died. Okay, so Coral Dragon does give him a draw. So he does get to return that to resurrect that. Okay. I mean, I still don't see how we're winning. Yeah, I mean, look at this. All this card just came back to his hand. I mean, he can tune again, because he'll be able to use the trap to tune again. Zaphion. I still don't see we're winning. Maybe we get lucky? I don't know. I have like zero aspect of what all these cards are doing. The White Forest stuff. I mean, trigger the trap, son. I mean, go for the tune play. Yep, okay, here goes the trap. The problem is, well, I guess Aphrodite survives. So then you tune for the 6. Yeah, or tune for a completely different card I've never seen. This card's been summoned. You can change all face that monster but controls the face down, defense position, illusion, spellcaster monsters. Okay, that was fun. Cancel. We will set 2. And I guess we'll just pass. I mean, Zaphion still can't die when she flips up. So maybe we survive a turn? I still don't know what this deck does. I have no idea what this deck does. I don't know if it can kill us on the crackback on this turn, or if we get a turn to, like, go deep grave so that we can bring out our dragon. Not sure exactly how we do any of that. I guess we'll just resolve now. I have never taken one of my opponent's cards, but I honestly just want to take the Odd Eyes just to be 2,500. That does burn damage. So why not? Illusion spell. Also, they attack if it's been inflict piercing damage. Oh, that's great. Well, actually, I don't take damage, right? Yeah, you take no battle damage. Okay. I thought Zaphion made it so I don't take battle damage. Alright, so this card gets set. He brings a monster back. I don't know what this deck is doing. It's setting stuff. I mean, it's really cool that the fact that you send the spell card, trap cards off of monster effects, you just get to resurrect them. Which I think is a really neat effect, in all honesty. So you could tune to an 8, and that'd be about it. And then you can flip your spell card up to get your hands on a White Forest card. Where all those are going. To make a Baron de Fleur. Baron de Fleur a pop. At least one thing, I guess I'll attempt to hit the one time negate a Baron de Fleur. So it's one time Omni negate is gone. It pops Zaphion and then punches me for 3,000. Zaphion will allow me to draw 1. Yep. What, does he got a 12 or a 14 in his deck that he can synchro to? Or does he have another one of the trap cards? Not Ice Fusion. Yeah, and the kicks are negated. I mean, I'm only taking 45 here, so we're alive. Maybe not. As soon as I guess he's going to go for another tune play here. But again, unless he can get exactly 7,000... No, he needs 5,000 points on the board. I'm alive. I don't know if this deck can conceptualize a monster with 5,000 points. Because right now this is 45, so I'm not dead from these two. Alright, this chick again, but I'm not dead. That's 55. So the spell card is gone again and can't resurrect itself because it already did it once. Gets this chick. I mean, this is 55. He needs another 25,000 point monster on the board. Okay. I don't see how we're winning, though. I mean, he's got 2 face downs. One of them may be that trap card that can allow him to immediately synchro summon. The pillow is neat. Okay, so we resurrect our dragon. I guess I'll punch the Barons just so I don't have to worry about its effect. We'll add to the Odd Eyes. We're at 3,000. I'll set the Odd Eyes Fusion so we go to 35. We can punch over the Baron. I have the Pillow. They cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. So maybe it's better just to Pillow the Baron and punch over this. Cause him like do like a redirect on battle. Maybe that's what I should do. Alright, so we punch that. We deal 1,000. Dragon Burn. He's already burnt the one-time Omni Negate. Made 2. Pillow. On the Baron. And we'll have a 3,000 point monster, I believe. No, okay, Baron did not get... I know it got banned in the TCG, of course, but I thought it maybe got limited or something over here. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, then we go to end phase. Postamic Pillow triggers. I wish we had more of these cards. That would be pretty good. So cycle that back again. This is just all this deck does is cycle. And then add this chick back. That can't do anything because its effects are negated. Okay. Continue to main phase. No. We're just... Yeah, Palsamic Pillow to pop. I will then trigger the Pillow effect. We will then summon out the one, the only, a token of 3,000 points. And then from there, figure out if we have this win. So far, I'm surviving. I thought we were 100% dead here. I thought, man, I can't figure out how this deck works. Maybe we're alive now? I don't know if he has a strong enough card to punch over 40,000, 4,000, and 3,000. Okay, so we'll send either a spell trap from the hand or the field to the graveyard. This trap is now gone. The Black Goat laughs. Declare one monster card named this turn. Neither player can special summon monsters with that original name except from the graveyard. Can banish this card from the graveyard. Declare one monster card named this turn. Neither player can activate the effects of monsters on the field with the original name. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 tuners. This tuner gets to add a white for a spell or trap to your hand. So there's a spell card which you can cycle. Is the whole purpose of this spell card just to throw it into the graveyard, resurrect it, and throw it back into the graveyard? Is that the whole purpose of it? Are we never really going to add the white forest to... No, not the goddess! The goddess! Well, I mean, all the gods could do is punch the token. So, if he summons a guy with 25,000 power, then we're dead. Hilarious, it was the goddess. The goddess, everybody. The white woman is here, everybody. The white woman is taking my dragon. There's my dragon in the background of the white woman. So that's it. So you're gonna force me to have to come and punch the white woman? Or, you know, the white woman's just gonna become a kaiju now. The white woman be gone! Summon kaiju! We'll go to battle. No secret. I guess he has a secret monster, but does this have to cycle that? This card's in graveyard. Okay, so he has to target a white forest synchro monster. Okay. Alright. I'm surprised we have survived this long into this battle. I'm pretty sure he's still got the spell card. I mean, he could use it to just get himself a white forest, and I'm pretty sure he has enough spell and trap cards. Prairie Rees map. Yeah, there is a guy in here with 0/0. Did we just get an Ash Blossom? For what? Because it needs to be a tuner? Did we just nearly kill ourselves because we're gonna summon an Ash Blossom? We didn't sin to special summon this. What? 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 Was there something I was missing there? Did he just give us the win? So he activated the map and maybe he didn't realize he didn't have a 0-0 guy left? Did he have them all? Why grab the Ash? I have no idea. I thought I had played, that deck was completely new to me, and I thought, you know, it's probably gonna beat me in the face because it's way more confident than me, but apparently I won. Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, pure. Yeah, claps for me. We got a secret pack and 3 legacy packs. Let's go open one up. All right, so the packs we still have to open are Beloved Dolls, Istio Claws of Terror, Traditions of Tricky, and Sisters of Light. You know what? Let's open up the worst, probably not great pack. While this does have Madolche in it, and I do love Madolche. Oh, Madolche got a whole nother card? Huh. Didn't even know. I think this is an upgrade to Queen Tiramisu. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. It does have the toy box stuff. Unfortunately, we really can't use the toy box stuff. What? Well, apparently Master Duel needed to reboot. Alright. Let's not skip. Let's just open up the cards in here again. The Madolche stuff is really what I'm hunting for. I love Madolche. And that's really about it for this pack. XYZ Soul. Target 1 to my either player's graveyard. All monsters you control gain attack equal to that times its rank. You can shuffle it to the extra deck. This increases attack until the end of the phase. Okay, so unless our opponent's playing something XYZ related, we really can't do much with that. Pumpkin Carriage. Solemn Scolding is neat. If this card is the only set card in your spell trap card zone when a monster would be summoned or a spell or trap card or effect is activated, pay 3,000 life points to gate the summon, and if you do, destroy the card. While neat, I would 100% prefer like Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, or Solemn Strike. We may put this in the deck. I think it's good still, but 3,000 life points is pretty hefty. I'll think on it. I may be going to deck just because it is just an Omni Negate. As long as it's the only card we have. Groot Effects, a Nordic Beast. Madolche Ticket. Madolche Baffle. Madolche Promenade, and Madolche Knights. Alright. The Scolding is neat. We may be thrown in the deck here. We don't want to open these packs. These are not packs we could open. 5 legacy packs. Crack all these. And Flame Swordsman. A Windgar. Sage of Gusto. Another the Skull Knight. Kanoche. When you control this face-up changes, the controller discards 1 random card. Okay. Drill Barnacle. We've already seen this guy before. A Vanilla, and then Hydro Pressure Cannon. Okay. I will wait. I mean, we did get 1 day apiece from this pack, so I will be pleased with that, but I would like to see Tyrant Throws, and I 100% would rather see Ignites and Heavy Metaphor stuff. Alright, let's go edit the deck. I did put our Scolding in. Golfang was the sacrifice to go. I think if we could get a Performance Power engine going, an Odd Eyes Performance Power deck going, we'll go with Golfang. I just think right now, because most of our stuff is so dark related, having and summoning a level 4 light isn't good enough, even though it is good for Odd Eye Saber Dragon. We do have Eldritch to combo with this, and honestly, most of the time, we're just pendulum summoning this out. So, Scolding is in. Again, it has to be the only set card we have in the Spell and Trap card zone. We can still have our active Pendulum Scales, but this is the only card we can set. I am putting it in here. If we get a Judgment, if we get a Strike, if we get a Warning, it's going out for one of those. Alright. Back to the ladder. We got 3 more secret pack. We got a couple more secret packs to go. Alright, here we go. 40 card deck, 15 card extra deck. We opened the scolding. All right, well, that would have been going good going first. We opened scales too. Holy crap, now if we could just get a monster. All right, so our opponent's gonna sit here. All right. We will never play Snake Eyes. I still don't know how that deck works, and I can tell you, we've got no win against that. I know I keep going second, but most of the time I feel like we're still such a good going set. We're somewhat of a going first deck now. I think if we have way more traps that were well more built to be going first, then yeah, we would go first. But I still feel like going second is better because we just have so much board breaking potential. I mean, Leafy can come out from this. We got Night Beam to pop that back row. We got the Kaijus. All right. Nothing else to do, I guess. All right. We will draw our Yu-Gi-Oh card. Plus, I like the draw. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go Night Beam. Let's see what we're playing. At least let's see what we're dealing with. Again, he can't respond with this, but he can respond with anything in his hand. Maxi is going to be pointless because we're not going to be doing anything with that. We won't be doing a single thing with that. It was an infinite impermanence. Okay. I 100% just want to get the Leaf out of the deck. While Eldritch is nice to get out of the deck, we really don't have much to facilitate right now with Mr. Elderly Man. We'll just do that. I'll keep the Kaijus in hand and our 8 scale in hand for right now. Because there's no point in doing anything else. As of right now, Leaf cannot come out because we will have more cards in our graveyard than our opponent does. But again, once our opponent has more cards, we can facilitate it a little easier. So we're going to waste a Call by the Grave to get rid of a Leaf Placey. That's literally what we burnt the Call by the Grave for. To get rid of my Leaf. It was so threatening. It was the most threatening card in my graveyard. I guess it's a good thing we didn't send Elderly Man. You know, I guess we'll start off by summoning the Abyss Actor, because I mean, what else are we gonna do? We have the other 8 already in our hand. Wow, yep! Maxi! I shall now proceed to the battle phase. By the way, I wonder if they really do think when people do that, I'm like, yes, it totally affected my opponent. I am winning. And then it's like, no, look back at my deck. I didn't really have much in the way of special summoning. I had these Kaiju sitting in my hand, which would have given them a Max C. Draw. Unfortunately, you didn't really give me anything. Alright. I mean, we have Bottomless to deal with anything that's big coming down. I have no idea what his deck is. We've seen 2 Max Cs, a Call by the Grave, and an Infinite Impermanence. Okay. I'm probably just not going to summon anything unless it's a different card. The Day of the Peace. Let's go Battle. For right now, I'm not going to trigger the Day of the Peace. We could. It gives him another draw and gives him 2 draws. We don't take damage for either turn. No, I'm not going to do it. As much as it's fun to do a Day of the Peace, I don't want to just give him an extra draw. Maybe if we know we're closer to winning the game. This is right now, we could just go like into like Raiders Night into Arc Rebellion. Again, there's not much of a purpose. Oh, okay, I know. Now we know what we're playing. Blue Eyes Brick Dragon. It just took forever for him to find Blue Eyes Brick Dragon. Blue Eyes and Absolute. Alternative, actually. Sorry, not Absolute. He got rid of the Chaos Max, or Chaos Form, so he doesn't have that. And this dragon's about to go to the Banish Zone. Goodbye, Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Be gone, Dirty Dragon. Be gone. Be gone, Dragon. Be gone. Okay. I don't think that does what you think it's doing, sir. Does he know how this is actually working? It doesn't stop the bottomless from doing anything. All you did was just give me 750. I thought he was just going to pitch the alternative from the field. I 100% thought he was just going to go alternative from field away. Let's go to battle. Now I know he's playing Blue Eyes. I definitely don't think I want to give him this one day of the piece. So I think I'm just going to pass from there. Just keep hitting him with 1,500 points. I don't know what was with the Forbidden Droplet. I thought he was going to protect the alternative. I thought 100% he was just going to protect the alternative. Just pitch the alternative so it doesn't get hit with the bottomless trap hole. No, we're just going to pitch the Blue Eyes White Dragon. If you discard this card, target one effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck. Okay, so that's a discard. You cannot grab another one of him. I believe, but no, okay, so no, it's the Maiden I can't attack. The Maiden is the one I can't attack. I mean, well, there's no point in going into Arc Rebellion, because I just don't get the buff. Is he gonna punch himself? I was like, you just kill yourself that much faster. Okay. Forward runners. Maiden comes down next turn. We're just gonna go battle. This guy doesn't do anything on the attack when I'm being attacked. Now we'll just go past the turn. That is pretty much it. Well, so it was Blue Eyes, Brick Dragons. The Maiden is the one problem, because I think if he gets targeted for an attack, he gets this. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card, you can special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. When this card is targeted for an attack, you could negate. This card is targeted for attack, you could negate the attack. Okay. So now we're going to summon a White Stone of Ancient. He's going to go battle phase. He's going to punch the White Stone into himself, into me. Basically, then get a Blue Eyes White Dragon out at the end of his turn. Basically, then he can special summon a Blue Eyes monster from the deck. Okay, this is the big fear, because if it's Jet Dragon, which it's going to be Jet Dragon, the problem is, even if I Kaiju Jet Dragon, or no, we're going to add a... What? If this card, another special summon, okay. Once per turn during manage this card, talk about one card. So he's not going to be doing the graveyard effect, apparently. Once per turn during the end phase, this card is in your graveyard because it's sent there. Okay, so he's not doing that because it's no longer in his graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Why didn't he just keep that in his graveyard? He could have summoned Jet Dragon off of it. It just states a Blue Eyes. It doesn't state you need to do Blue Eyes White Dragon. You could have done Jet and had me Hope Harbinger. Okay. Well, we're pretty much winning. Gordarla over Hope Harbinger, summon Raiden, and win game. That also wins us the game in a funny way. Alright, let's just finish this up. I don't know about this opponent. There were so many things I'm just confused about in the plays. Maybe it's someone learning Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing it for the first time, but again, I was confused on many, many different plays. Alright, that's a game winning on the Blue Eyes of the Bricking of the Dragons. Alright, glad to see we can beat up when Blue Eyes actually bricks. Or when our opponent is not playing well. We got a secret pack, legacy packs. Let's open them all. Alright, so which one should we open up? You know, I'm feeling Traditions of Trickery is the next one to open up. Another chance at Gizmek is always good. Again, I don't think we can facilitate him greatly right now, but you know, having him in the collection will never hurt. There is a UR. We got Quaku Mirror Ice, Secrets of Dark Magic, Psychic Tracker. I believe it's good. Yeah, this is a really good one if we want to do like a rank 3 spam deck or have good ways to get into some really good link monsters. That's a good thing to get into our collection. Vidal Construct, Kokakuri Shadow Castle, Kokakuri Model, Kokakuri Soldier Model 236, Nisamasu, and then Suizan, and you are Gizmek! Oh, look at the man, the myth, the legend himself, Gizmek! Gizmek! Alright, we really don't have a great deck to facilitate him, but he's going in anyways. This is a good card. We do get another shot at VS Challenger. We opened up in the last video as our last secret pack VS New Challenger, so we get another crack at that one. We can't get another crack at Traditions of Trickery. Woo! Look at that Gizmek, man. That Gizmek. Anyways, cracking up the next two Legacy packs. Skip it. Alrighty, we got a Braze Scizor Vanilla, and the other new card is Red Screen. When your opponent's monster cannot declare attacks. During each standby phase, you must pay 1,000. This is not optional, or this card is destroyed. You can target one level 1 tuner monster in your graveyard, destroy this card, and if you do special summon that target, Red Dragon Archwing must be on the field to activate and resolve this. Okay, so I mean, it's a neat trap. Basically, it stops our opponent from attacking for 1,000 life points per turn. So we're going to die to it, basically, if you ever get attacked or burned. Alright, we got to edit up the deck. Gizmek's gotta come in. Folks, it was tough to decide what to take out. I decided on Doom Caliber. I was thinking about Forerunner, but Forerunner's just so good. An untargetable 28,000 that gains us 1,000 life points on our standby phase. It's just too good to keep in the deck right now. But we have added Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentine Sky Slasher. Anyways, back to the ladder. We got more secret packs to open, so let's do it. Okie dokie, let's do it. We opened Scales, we opened Swords, we opened Pillow, and we opened our Predaplan monster, and we are playing Mech Knights, or Math Mechs. I mean, we go Alan Burshin here. I mean, I guess it matters what his inboard is, unless this is the FTK. This may be the FTK. I know they had one running around. I don't have much of a way to deal with Superfactorial. I haven't seen Circular yet. I believe... No, Diameter. We saw Circular. Diameter, so we remove 2. We already got the Trap. This gets Diameter. Yep, the one of Diameter. Okay, where do we go from here? Is all we're going to sit on is an Alan Burshin? Is that it? Alright, so we go Diameters. Bring back Circular. Diameter, add Alan Burshin for Splash Mage. Go to Link Coder. I'm trying to think if he can still go up to the big Kotar. The big dragon. So transcode to get so that comes back. Transcode grabs Splash Mage. I believe he is going to go up for the big dragon, and then he just pitches out the Clock Wyvern that is the negate. Grabs Circular, and he has Superfactorial too, so he's got Superfactorial, which is going to bring back the one guy that's going to get the one negate because of Diameter. So, I mean, I don't know. He's going to have 2 Omni Negates on the board. Yep, because this is just going to send a card. And basically, so this Firewall Dragon sends the Clock Wyvern Fusion monster. Yep. Which then, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card effect while you control a Link 4 or higher monster, quick effect, you can banish this card from your field. negate that activation. He's going to make Heat Soul here as well, using, of course, Microcoder. And then if this is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Signet card, which gets in the counter trap. And you know what? I think we're going to surrender because now I see exactly 3 Omni negates. Let the battles commence. We opened the Bureau. So our opponent is going to make us go first here. I don't think it's worth right now going Gizmek this turn. As much as he is a good card, he can't battle. And I'm just going to keep him in hand for my opponent's turn, because we can bring out Gizmek next turn. And then because of Gizmek coming out next turn, we could then pitch 3 things out of our... then we could banish 3 face down extra deck cards and blow something up. Next thing we need is a Grid Maju. I'm so glad we got one of these. Even though I don't think our deck is greatly facilitatable to this, as we play a 45 card deck and 15 card extra deck. It's not like the greatest facilitation for this, but it's not horrid. Again, we'll do this on our opponent's end phase. Depending on how many summons they go, we go Nibiru. So we're playing plants so far. So Lone Fire Blossom for Lone Fire Blossom. Or any plant monster, really. But it's probably going to be another Lone Fire Blossom. We can also basically negate the attack. So then this is... Okay, so we're going to go to Therion. That I think can't really do anything. You can send 1 card from your hand to your field to the graveyard. Add 1 Therion spell trap from your deck to your hand. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's going to pitch... to get probably the Therion's field spell. Send herself to get the Therion field spell. Okay. She doesn't have a negate, but we do have a dangerous negate. Therion's field spell coming down. He's going to grab the big Therion guy, the one that's actually the Omni negate, King Regulus. I think, honestly, I'm going to try to Torrential Tribute him and push off that negate. My reasoning is that if he decides to continue summoning, we have Nibiru in our hand, and he can't trigger his Omni negate twice. So we'll attempt to destroy the board state. This forces off the Omni negate. Again, he can do it again because he can send himself in response. So he negates that. Now we're going to go this guy to summon out that Etherion. Okay, this guy comes out. While you control equipped Etherion monsters, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This isn't destruction, this is tributing. I need him to summon 1 more time. Come on. Summon 1 more time. Yes! Yes! Then Gigantic Champion, this guy, no sir, no more playing the game. Get all of this off my battlefield. It is turn 2. But we'll put this into attack anyways. The token will go with defense, though. We never put the token in attack. No, we're not going to summon Orochi. He's going to probably look at my hand. Or he's probably going to take control of the Biru. We will Orochi. That way he can't send it back. Okay, that wasn't like the greatest. So all he gets to send back is this Kaiju. Because he would have sent back the Orochi either way. So I prefer him to send the Kaiju back and shuffle the deck. I don't think it was that horrible of an 8 cards we lost. Depending on what our next draw is, really. And I mean, we've already caused him pain. Once per turn, if your monster be destroyed by battle card effects, you can 1 Therion card or 1 Endless Engine aggro system from your deck to the graveyard instead. DD Orthos. I mean, it's not great. Nothing we can really do with it. Let's attempt to activate the effect. Yeah, let's activate the effect. I mean, come on. We're never going through half this extra deck. We get rid of Sins. We can get rid of the 70. And be honest, he's never summoning a fusion monster in his life. This deck does not have that capability. Okay. Switch to attack. Battling of the phases. Pass the turn. And there we go. I mean, Gizmek can resurrect itself again. So, and he can't reuse this effect again. Because the aspect is that it won't bring back a Therion. Okay, Spriggan's Kit. To get branded fusion. There's branded stuff in here as well. He's just playing something very thematic. Spriggans, Therions, branded. So we're going to be eating a Mirror Jade here, by the way. These two to go for, of course, okay, Albion. Not what I was expecting. This still makes Mirror Jade. Don't get me wrong, this still makes Mirror Jade. Yep. Those two for Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade send. Alright, protect it. Using the Therion. Yeah, there's an endless aggro machine. Add that back to his hand. Yep, he'll have the Omni Negate. Yep. That was fun. Let's get out of here. Alright, here we go again, folks. Opponent's going first. We opened up pretty well. I feel like we're playing Runics. So, let's, D-Shifter! We're definitely not playing Runics then, because Runics is not D-Shifter. Time Tearing. The Statue of Light. Okay, well that just blocks me from summoning anything that's not light-based. Okay, Son, let's have a day of peace. I know I'm giving you an extra card here, but I don't know if you're playing Runic with D-Shifter. It may be. Okay, so we're not doing anything else. Here, we're just going to set this Orthos. Then we set this card. We set this card. We set this card. And we end the turn. Alright, he does get to draw 2. Remember, he does get 2 normal summons per turn. It is Runic. It is 100% Runic. So it was Runic. It's Runic Stun. That's what he's playing. So he's getting the Fountain. Well, it's a good thing he got that first. Okay. The problem is, a lot of Runic cards are like semi-limited and limited. What if you just got rid of all of your really good Runic cards? Like, what if you got rid of Destruction? What if you got rid of, like, every major Runic card you couldn't do anything with? Because that's my problem. You just banished 10 cards from the top of your deck. To do what, exactly? Just so you can hate on me? Let's do this. All 3 of these are still valuable, so we're not going to be sending the L... Oops! I forgot there's that up. What are we sending? Clearly we're not going to send Elderly Man. We'll just send our D-Shifter. It's not going to be impactful for us. I just remembered with this up, there's not much I can do with it. Okay, let's just set a YuGiOh card and pass the turn. Let's not play under D-Fissure. The problem is, I do the only anti-hate to go after this. He needs to go Hugin here. Hogan's the only way he protects this. So he does this to banish. I'm gonna go this to pop. And he's going to let that resolve. Well, I mean, Jerry does get to come out here, but that's burning another runic spell he has to burn to basically get that. I mean, that's not horrible. Can't do anything with that right now. We'll just... Oh, yes, I love winning! I mean, the Pot of Desires basically hurt him. I don't know, he must not have had another runic card in his hand. That was the problem with using Pot of Desires when most of your stuff is limited and semi-limited. You banish it, it's just gone. And again, sorry for my dog barking. Alright. Let's begin going in here. Once again, sorry if you do hear the dog. She's just alerting me to someone nearby. Or come by my apartment. Anyways, we did go up to gold. We got a legacy pack, we got a secret pack. Let's go open them up. Alright, folks. So, we've opened up the beloved dolls. We opened up traditions of trickery. We only have beastly claws of terror and sisters of light left. So let's do beastly claws of terror. We do have the VS as well. Beastly claws of terror. Let's see what we get. This is the Scareclaw stuff. Get a very good deck as well. If we could see Kashtira Scareclaw, I think that would be really good for us. What do we got? Broken Bamboo Sword. Dinomorphia Shell. Again, I would really like to see more Dinomorphia stuff. I think we could make a very good strategy with that. We saw some really good card. Nordic Relic, Jigmajord, or whatever that is. We're not going to play the Nordics. Scareclaw Decline. X-Saber Galahad. Again, the X-Saber stuff would be neat. We just need more cards in it. Saber Hole. So this is, again, for if we control X-Sabers, it's a counter trap for them. And an XX Saber Garsum. And the SR... Another secret pack. We're going to get Blackwing Armed Wing. Okay, so, again, a Blackwing. Again, another really good strategy. Man, these last 3 episodes, how many secret packs have we decided to get? Master Duel's just blessing us with the secrets. Again, I would prefer better cards. Look, MX Saber Invoker is in here. I mean, that would have been a really good card to get to our hand. But nonetheless, we have, of course, now these 3 secret packs left to crack open. We have a singular legacy pack. Let's see what's inside. It's golden as well. Is it anything good? Nope. It was Lajar, the god of archery. And when this card is almost something, you can make this card gain 1,000 stack for each monster type currently in your graveyard to the end of this turn. If you target one other face-up monster of the field, this card cannot attack for the rest of the turn. Also, the monster loses defense equal to that card attack. Also, then its defense becomes 0 by the effect destroy it. Okay. Not great. Second Jumper. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points to go and face a monster your opponent controls. And one second time monster you control accepts like a jumper. Switch control of both those targets. If you do, their battle position cannot change this turn. Yeah, no, we're not playing either of these. Alright, we have 3 secret packs to get our hands on. That means we need 3 more wins. And we are in gold as well, so let's get hunting. Alright, back at it again. Our hand is actually okay, not great. We got the low scale line. I mean, we did get this, but we don't have anything to really do with it. Again, this would have been probably nice if we saw light, which unfortunately we saw darks. I mean, if we see the high scale, we're pretty much set. The Lord of D! Or the King of D, to be more precise. When this card is normal summon, you can discard 1 spell trap card, add 1 Flute of the Summoning Dragon, the Melody Awakening, or... So, I guess he set all his spell traps. So this is Blue Eyes Brick Dragon. I don't think I want to give him... that, so we're just gonna do this amazing thing called Set and Pass. Well, again, The Rebirth of Judgment. Once per turn, you can declare one monster type. Monsters that become that type the rest of this turn, even if this card leaves. So... What? What are we doing with this? It's also some creepy art. So we're dragons. Clearly. We're dragons. This can't activate because it's only on normal summon. What are we doing? Why do we make everything dragons? So everything becomes dragons. A Djinn monster. This is Queen Dragoon Djinn. Dragon type monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle except herself. Once per turn, you can detach one hero from this card. Target one level 5 higher dragon monster in your graveyard to summon that target. Let's get her off the battlefield right now. Let's not let her do anything else. We don't want to have Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't fun. What are we naming this time? Dragons again? Okay. I don't know what this deck is doing. It was 60 cards. And we're just naming dragons. We have a single card and 2 face downs. I still don't know what even do. And I'm not going to tribute the Orthos. I mean, there's no point in tributing the Orthos. You know what? A day of the peace, sir. I will give you a card and I will take a card as well. Let us be peaceful today. Every turn, are we just going to declare dragon? Okay, everyone's a dragon now, everybody. Dragons everywhere. Where's the dragon capture jar when you need it? You know, it's better than a dragon capture jar. Some shard of the greedy man. Let's just end the turn from there. Man, I would have given to get another 4. Then I could have normal summoned, made BLs, and gone from there. You know? Still don't even know what we're playing. Strength and Unity. If you ritual or fusion summon using Blue Eyes, White Dragon, or Dark Magician, you can target one card your opponent controls or in the graveyard and banish it. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard and take one level 7 or higher normal monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand or shuffle it into your deck. Okay. We're still not really doing much. I guess I'll just set this and pass the turn. Okay, so it's gotta be... Am I gonna watch every turn become dragon? I mean, all I have seen is 2 level 4s go into this, and that has been it. And then we saw Strength and Unity summon, so basically I think we're gonna go for this. One of the... we're finally setting a monster. We're finally doing things, folks. We're finally setting. Alright, we're gonna take a draw. Another Orthos. This gives us BLs. So what do we do? Okay, first let's just crack the Shard of the Greed. All right. We could Night Beam something. Let's Night Beam something. Let's figure out what one of his 2 back row are. The Infinite Impermanence. All Annoyance can go after the other set. I'm probably gonna get rid of this Unity because I just don't want it to be active. After that, what do we do? Do I just go BLs here? I mean, BLs is a card to try to get through. I mean, he can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, and I take no damage attack removing this card. I mean, do I just do that? Because let's see. If this card is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard by card effect. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Okay. This is right now, I have one of these 2 to be my low scale. So you know what? Let's just do this. Summon another Orthos. I just remembered right. I actually can't go that line because of the fact that, you know, one of them is both are tuners. But you know, I can go into Electromite. So Electromite effect, let's send. Give me a minute. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card on the field is sent to the graveyard by card effect. Okay. Yes. Let's trigger Electromites. Let's send Dark Worm. Yeah, let's send Dark Worm. Okay, let's send Dark Worm. Flip up. Effect of Electromite. Pop this. To get our hands on... Let's get our hands on an Orthos. Effect of the Predaplan monster. To get our hands on the 8th scale. Okay. That actually worked the way I thought it was going to work. Okay. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do the synchro play this turn because of the way things are working. So now let's do this. We're going to bring out... Yeah, we'll bring out both of these. Then we'll bring out an Aether, this and this. So we can go this here. Now remember, we are locked to Fiend after we special summon that. So this. So we won't be able to go into any more linked plays or anything like that. We're locked to the Fiends. Aether effects. Vanish. Okay. Did we win the game from here? Let's start off with 18. Start off with 18. We will go 23. We have won the game! We have won the game! Okay. We won it. That's good for me. Alright, we took a win. We took some legacy packs and a secret pack. Alright, so, you know what? Let's open up Sisters of Light. This is the last one that we had from last video. Again, this gives us the Exo Sister stuff. I think we have a Martha in our collection. I don't remember. But it also gives us a chance at some of the artifact stuff as well. So a artifact scythe in our collection wouldn't be horrible. I don't think we would play it right now because we'd have to have our opponent pop it. So I don't think that's very viable. And I didn't mean... Okay, it was absolutely nothing. We got Battle Guard, Cadet, Dragoonity, Legion. Again, the Dragoonity stuff, I need to look at our collection. I feel we actually have a very competent deck. Now, how competent it is, I have no idea. But I think I do 100% need to look into Dragoonity. Eternal Chaos, Neo Space Pathfinder, Artifact, Chakram, Artifact Aegis, another Exo Sister, so Exo Sister Irene. Again, getting the Exo Sister stuff isn't bad. I think we actually have the... I think we don't have Martha. I think we have the XYZ. And an Artifact, Cadalus. Alright, so nothing really much there to talk about. We got 3 legacy packs. Let's crack these ones. We have an SR, a UR, and it wasn't a great UR. The Stopia the Despotent cannot be normal set. It must be special summoned from your hand by sending 4 face-up level 1 monsters you control to the graveyard and cannot be special by other ways. Other monsters you control cannot attack. During your player's battle step, once per battle involving this card, you can banish 1 level 1 monster from the graveyard until the end of the damage step. This card is unaffected by other card effects and cannot be destroyed by battle. Fascinating. We're never summoning it. We got Metalizing Parasite, Solotai. We got Damage Diet, have all damage you take this turn. That, I think if that had we gotten at the beginning of the series, we might have played it. And then M Warrior number 2. Not number 1, number 2. Nothing really to add to the deck. We got 2 more secret packs to open. Let's see if we can get 2 more wins. Alright, folks. Well, we did open this. So now we have these 2. Let's do Soaring on the Darkest Wings. So anyways, we're going to do a whole pack of this. See what we could get. A new arm. My goodness, what is wrong with our luck? We should not be this lucky. Triple Burst Dragon. Red Nova. Dino Wrestler, Capatera. Full Armor Master. I think we got one as a specialty giveaway from the game, but really we only need one full Armor Master. And honestly, we still can't play Black Wings. We just do not have enough of the deck. Blackwing, Backlash, the Blackbird Close, and then finally Blackwing Armor Master. And there's full Armor Master. And the UR is the Rescue Ace card. Okay, so we got Rescue Ace Turbulence, which means we once again got the Rescue Ace card, which again gives us another chance at Citadel, by the way, which is what I'm looking for Earth Machine. Anyways, we got VS New Challenger, we got the Rescue Team, we have clearly no bonus packs. So, which means it's time to go back to the ladder. So, I wasn't sure how many wins you needed in Silver to get up to the next level. Gold to get the next level. It's 4 wins in gold to get to the next level. So, we already won. We're still working our way through the other 3. This is this person's rank up game as well. Oh, no extra deck, 40 card deck. We're already going to start off by setting a couple of cards here. So, that's all good. But, okay, so that's what we're playing. We're playing Draco Knight. We're playing the True Dracos, which makes sense why you typically don't have an extra deck when you're playing True Draco. Okay, so it kind of matters what that is back there. Because if this is a True Draco anything, or any one of the really good True Draco cards, we're kind of dead. Okay, the problem is this is useless to us. So I guess, you know what, let's just nuke the board. We'll get rid of the Trap Trick because it's pointless to us because we can't do anything against it since he never special summons. His deck is very, very heavily, you can't do any special summoning. Reason why it's kind of easy to say why there wasn't a extra deck here. Okay, so he's going to trigger this effect. Basically, he's going to either get a True King Continuous Trap from your deck, which he's going to activate here. And then you can target one True King or True Possession in defense position. For the rest of this turn, you can not special summon monsters. Honestly, looking at my hand, I don't see a win. Yeah, let's just pass on that. Looking at my hand, I don't see it. Alright, back at it again. We did open up our scales. Not the greatest pull for our scale line, but you know what? I want to play a 41 card deck our opponent is getting internet issues. Let's see what he is playing. Back row set. Okay, that's what we're playing so far. Now, if we could do the infamous T... Oh, no, it's not the infamous T set! It's not even the infamous U set. It's the infamous Ice Jades. You can send one card from your hand to the graveyard that target one monster graveyard set. This card from the field to the graveyard. If you do special summon the targeted monster. Face a monster that you control. Okay, so what does that do? It's the Shifting Man himself, the Shifter. We will resolve the Shifting Man himself, Mr. Shifter, which means this is pointless until our opponent's next turn. Just because of the fact of the matter, let's just summon this, go to the battle. We could punch over this Ice Jade monster. It's going to go bye-bye to the Banish Zone. Let's set in this column and pass. I'm not exactly sure what's next up, especially because everything is now getting banished. And next turn we can go Foolish Burial, I guess, maybe. Get Eldritch. Maybe we'll send the Leaf Place to the graveyard. Because we can, depending on if that survives, we could go Raiders Knight into Ark Rebellion and basically attempt to win the game with Ark Rebellion. I don't think it's great, but maybe we do that. I mean, if we get Orthos, we can go to BLs. It's gonna go to the battle phase. Okay. Well, you can't evenly match me. We'll be tied. I'm gonna pop his back row. Makonko. Okay. Well, we drew practically everything we need for scales. Like I said, I just don't know. What do we want to pitch? Wait, what am I talking about? We just pitched Gizmek. Vanish A and bring Gizmek back. There we go. Now we even have another target, a really good target. Wow, this does put some harm. Wow, we lost both absolute dragons. We bluffed both of our dragons. This comes out. Let's see. I mean, is there a point to do anything else? I guess we could summon the spider. I think it's a once per turn. I guess it's a once per turn, but it's not a once per turn quick effect. I guess we could do this because it's once per turn before damage calculation. Yeah, why not? We have our other 8 scale. We could go into Electromite, funny enough. We could go, what, Electromite? So what, give me a minute. How does this work? Detach 1 material for this card gains attack equal to the total original attack of all other monsters on the field. Then if this card has a dark XYZ material, negate the effects of all other fate. Oh, so I don't want to go into Arc Rebellion just yet, because you only gain 24. 24 would not make me powerful enough. So if I go Electromite to send something, then we go these 2 to scale. This is a 5, so it'd have to be a 6 or higher, which again we could do. We could send an Aether Dragon. Then what is that mass? If we do 18 plus 2450 plus 23, that's still not enough. So honestly, I think just to be safe, I think I'm gonna do this. Because if he does go after it, I have the ability to use it during the battle, once per turn, during damage, before damage, this card battles an opponent's monster. So we'll do 2450 first, and then that second, and we'll pass the turn. We can bring Gizmek out again if need be. I mean, we didn't lose a good amount. I mean, we lost really 3 really good traps. We lost both of our dragons. Swords, the pillow. I mean, I know I'm going to take some hits. There's nothing I could do about not eating the hits off of a Gizmek. He's going to have to eat hits. Now, the big question is what is this deck? We've only seen 2 cards. An Ice Jade that did nothing. And then a Makano card that did nothing. I think I can only pop monsters. No, target 1 face-up card in the field destroyed. Again, I don't know why we're just not going to end phase. Unless he really wants to go to main phase 2. You have to go through battle to get to main phase 2. Night Beam. Let's Night Beam the new back row. If this one did nothing from 2 attacks, then this might be competent. Red and red. Okay, well, we won this one. Alright, looks like he bricked up, which is good for us because that means we took the win. So what, it was Ice Jade branded, I guess? Well, who cares? It looked to be that way. Anyways, we got a secret pack 2 legacy packs. Let's go open them up. Alright, so we can do the rescue team. You know, let's do another VS new challenger. If we got another Gizmek, that'd be hilarious. But some of the, we could get some of the Vanquish Soul stuff. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of that more into the collection. Those wouldn't be too bad. I don't think they would be great right now, but, you know, get a couple more in the collection wouldn't hurt. Zora the Magistus of Flame. Some Magistus stuff. Ooh, different dimension ground. Okay. we'll probably be putting that in the deck. Then generate a secret pack. Venom Serpent, Dragoonity Plum. We definitely need to look on our Dragoonity stuff. Gizmek, Arakama, the Hailbringer, the Hailbringer Pig. Nope. Infonoble Arms, Durandal, Iron Call, and then finally Vanquish Soul, Calamity, Caesar. Alright, I will take the different dimension ground, and we'll be throwing that into our deck. I don't know where we're taking out. But with that, it's time for us to go to our legacy packs. Crack these both open. And what do we got? We got Quarantine. Once per turn, during the end phase, you can target one spell, set spell trap card your opponent controls, reveal it, and then return to its original position. Never playing that. Swallowtail Butterspy. The Zephyr Saber, Master of Necros. Again, the Zephyr stuff isn't bad either if we could get some of that as well. I think that would be a good pendulum strategy. And then Holograph. Alright, we got a trap card to put in the deck. Let's go do that. And we got one more win to get one more secret pack. So I have retired Wabaku. As much as the not destruction ability is really nice and we take no battle damage, I value different DDG more than I value Wabaku. You guys could all correct me down in the comments if that is not right, that I should be valuing Wabaku alongside different dimension ground, but I think I just value different dimension ground more than I value Wabaku. So that is pretty much it. We got one more win to get. Let's go do it. Alrighty, let's get it on. And we open 3 trap cards, a really good spell, and a Dark Worm. Opponent's got some Raikou going on over there. We're gonna start with Magician's Salvation. Okay. Alrighty. So he set the Magician's Eternal Soul. We don't have a way to pop it right now. It'd be really good if we saw our next draw was, I don't know, Night Beam. Swords. Swords of the Revealing of the Light, it may be. Okay. So we're definitely going to be seeing Dark Magician come down. So let's put a Bottomless. Let's put Floodgate. This deck probably may go to its fusion line. And you know what? Okay, give me a minute. I think, honestly, I am going to go Swords of Revealing Light here. Guard us for just a little while. Again, Pinpoint Dash can bring out... We'll be able to bring out Last Warrior, but I need at least a turn for me to equip Mage Power to it. So, I mean, I guess I could Floodgate Trap Hole the Dark Magician. Okay, let's see. Shouldn't activate one of his effects, special summon Dark Magician for hand or graveyard. We're bringing out the Dark Magician Man, everybody. Okay, we're going to use the effects. We're going to Pinpoint Dash. I guess I could have chained Pinpoint Dash, but I didn't know when he was going to activate Eternal Soul. So we will summon the Last Warrior. As long as he goes Fusion, which typically this deck has a good chunk of Fusion, and we're going to get it. Which means this cannot physically resolve because I deny Fusion. I deny him summoning conditioning. Okay, so he's gonna set here. Again, he can get these cards down here, Thousand Knives and Dark Magical Attack, but it won't do anything for him because he physically can't do anything with them. So we're gonna equip Mage Power to our man. Basically hoping he runs out of normal summonable monsters. The only thing I can think is if he's got something there. Sure, I mean, you can add that, son, until you actually out this. Or until you negate this, you can't even use that effect. Dark Magical Attack needs you to have Dark Magician up on the board. You don't have Dark Magician currently. I wish this did piercing damage. Sure. During the battle main phase, if you took damage by a battle opponent card effect, you send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Do special summon. If a face-up spell cuts monster controls by battle. Okay. Basically, right now, that doesn't do anything because he's never going to be able to summon. He can't special summon anything, and all his cards have to be set. So unless he's playing Little Magicians to save himself, he's not getting out of this. That's it. He has to play Little Magicians, and I have 4850 right now swinging into his face. So I'm not exactly sure how he outs this. My only thing is maybe he's got an infinite impermanence, and he's going to set infinite impermanence. Then that negates his effect from being active. But again, if he does that, Tribute's nice. He just can't attack me because he's still under swords for at least another turn if he trenchels. Or if he decides to, like, imperm this. We're going to go to battle. The only thing is if you've got, like, Mirror Force in the back, that's about it. If he's got Mirror Force, then I'm dead either way. Okay, so no Mirror Force, no nothing. He basically gets next turn, and that's it. Next turn, and he's dead. Because this turn, even if he says negates this with, like, this is an imperm, Swords Revealing Light can't do anything. Because you'll either need to burn the magical attack to go after this, but it's not going to matter. I'll just Floodgate Trap, hold the Dark Magician face down. They cannot be destroyed by card effects, but Floodgate doesn't destroy. So swords are gone. We'll draw. Nothing to really do. We will burn this, the Shard of the Greed Man. If he wants to ash that, he can be my guest. It's a burn of an ash, but it doesn't really matter. Yep. He's thinning out the deck here. I mean, if neither of these cards activated when you took 48, when you took 4,850, 4,850, I don't know exactly what will save you. That sucks that I put that there. I could have done that. All right. Besides that, let's just go to the battle phase. This is game here. All right, we won. By the power of the one and the only man, myth, the legend, Mr. Last Warrior. He takes games all by himself. He always will. Well, that gets us our last secret pack. We finally got through them all. Wow, and a legacy pack as well. The last and final secret pack, after a multitude of secret packs, is the, once again, Rescue Team Emergency Dispatch. We're looking for Citadel. That is what I'm trying to get my hands on, to at least have one in my collection for an Earth Machine strategy that may or may never appear to us. But 2 URs are really good to see. We got Mortronic, Force Field, Armed Dragon level 3, Evil Sword, Terius, Forbidden Chalice. That's a really good card there as well. Holy crap, we are just... Our deck, oh my gosh, Forbidden Chalice. Wow. Rescue Ace, Fire Attacker, first UR. Oh, Machina Ruin Force. That is not the Machina card we wanted. Another Rescue Ace. Okay, so we got 2 of this guy now. Oh, wow, I just wish this had been... I think we could use one for an Earth Machine strategy, but still... Citadel would have been the better pull. And unfortunately, as I said it, we got Rapid Aircraft Advance. Okay. Alright, well that gives another shot at Citadel. Forbidden Chalice is neat. I'll think about it. I really have to think about what we're taking out for it, but it's a really good card. Alright, bonus pack time. We're gonna just skip that. Look at that. We got Revival of Dorundo. It's a ritual card. I don't even think we have it. And we have cloning. Alright. I'm going to go to another game here, folks. I know we should put the Chalice in the deck. I will think about what I'm taking out. But I want to get another win. We're almost to goal 4, by the way. So let's get the win to goal 4. Let's get the secret pack. Okie dokie. We opened up. Not bad. I mean, we could send the Gardarla for Deep Grave. We got a Day of the Peace. We're open with the Magistus. I have never seen this archetype either. Target 1 Magistus. Okay, so this is that weird, like... Okay, so then the Magistus summons another spellcaster, which apparently we're playing Magistus Exosister here. So the whole purpose was, it's just a rank 4 engine. What do the Exosister actually... Well, I guess we're about to figure out. Are they just, okay, so they're just 2 level 4s. Okay, they're that generic, okay. So the Magistus was just a way to, I guess, because we were missing a Exosister, to get an Exosister. Martha... So we do only control XYZ, so Martha comes out, we make that. Basically, he's just trying to get up to the 2 XYZ so that he can go into his big XYZ. So that banks Michaelis, and then these two will make the Exosister together. Now he adds the trap, or spell trap, which is probably going to be the trap. The setup for next turn, so we can go into the Exosister. Yep, Exosister Validus. Vadis. And then we overlay for Mephificus, or Magifit. So all that away. We go into Mephifica. I think, even though we go Lightning Vortex as Chainlink 1, and this is Chainlink 2, we could still nuke the board because of Vortex's ability. Okay. Well, I definitely think we're going to pitch the Dark Worm here. Let's start with a Day of Peace. It is peaceful here today, everybody. Peaceful day. Not bad. Okay, now we will go Lightning Vortex, pitching the Dark Worm. Even if he chains in response to this as Chainlink 2, I still nuke the board presence, because I resolve as the last final chain. So this still kills her. Again, he can go into Michaelis, which I doubt he was going to do it because the aspect is that it just dies. Dark Worm effect to resurrect himself. Here's Valadis. So now he's going to... So he's going to shuffle some both. Basically then get a Michaelis on the board. He's going to banish the Dark Worm. Doesn't this XYZ? Oh, right, totally forgot. I'm moving something from my freaking... I totally forgot, because I'm resurrecting something out of my graveyard. Their effects get to trigger, which means I get to make 2 guys here. So here comes Michaelis. And then she gets to do something. I totally forgot. Right, you can't move anything from your graveyard with Exosisters. And then Michaelis gets her effect. Okay, I guess what we will do is I'll do this, tribute this, effect to banish the Michaelis. Even if Michaelis banishes the Aether Dragon, Michaelis still gets banished from Resolution. Unless that's just going to negate my effects. Alright, so I guess we're not doing anything there. Oh, I should Godarla this. I should Godarla her. As much as that's like a horrible idea, and that gets him a 2800, a 2700 on the board. I think honestly, just getting this out, and I'm pretty sure if this works the way I think I want to work, like Monster Reborn, I think we should be able to bring out Mephifica. Target monster in either player's graveyard during the next time of a special summon to summon it from the graveyard. I should be able to special summon Mephifica to my side. And that's 2 Michaelis, by the way, out of his extra deck. They play 3. There's no way he's not playing 3 Michaelis. Okay, this guy again. Yeah, let's floodgate him face down so that he can resolve his effect and basically start a chain. And then we're gonna go Deep Grave, my opponent clearly has all the cards, so I can't target... You're serious? I can't target her? Why can't I target her? She was successfully summoned. Exosister Mythifica was successfully summoned. Well, I guess I'll grab a Michaelis. If it summons in my opponent's board, at least we'll all know I'm a dumb idiot. Nothing I could do about it. I had to get rid of the Michaelis. I couldn't just let him have another 2 Exosisters on the board. Yeah, he's going to swing into this. I mean, Michaelis is all I get coming out, and she's not going to be strong enough to punch either of these things. I mean, I don't even get the effect. Alright, we will draw. Foolish Burial. It's not going to help. Maxi. He's basically doing it because he's going to get a draw 1 when the Michaelis comes. Well, okay, so I can resurrect my opponent's cards. Okay. She does nothing for me. She absolutely does nothing for me because she dies. I guess I could send the Leaf. I guess that's my target to send. The problem is any one Exosister monster automatically triggers. Of course I put it in the Imperm column. I mean, let's just not kid ourselves. Let's just get out of this one. I'm glad that we actually got to see what the Deep Grave actually can do what I thought it could do. But we weren't winning that one. Here we go, folks. From Exosister to possible Dark Magician Man. We did draw our scales. That is pretty nice there. I mean, we drew scales with a Swords of Revealing Light and a Kaiju. Okay, I take that. We are playing the Dark Magician Man, the Man of Darkness. Are we going to trigger the effect? I'm glad that it took a little while to press the yes button. Okay, so the hilarious part is Aether does have the ability to deal with this. Now, I don't have the ability to deal with that. So again, anytime he summons a Dark Magician, I'm basically going to be eating every turn a banish. They just find eternal souls sometimes, kids. They just find it. Again, the Dark Magician can only come out from his hand, so he can only summon it from hand or graves. That's the thing. And I do value not destroying that more than I value getting rid of this. Just sometimes you just draw what you need. Let's get rid of this stupid Dark Magical Circle. As much as Swords of Revealing Light is annoying, let's just get rid of this. Let's just get that out of there. Anyways, let's go Scale Orthos. Scale this. I mean, I am bigger than Dark Magician. That is the thing. I am bigger than Dark Magician. I'm going to keep the Kaiju in hand for right now. I know that sounds crazy. I should just summon him to get the damage. I'm going to put myself in defense position for right now. I'm just going to banish this and pass. Now, big problem. He does have the ability to search for Dark Magical Attack and basically Dark Magical Attack. Because since he'll have a Dark Magician now, he'll be able to do Dark Magical Attack on me. Which means he can pop my scales. Now, again, we are a deck that uses a wide variety of pendulum monsters. We have a lower area in the 8th scale, so if he pops the low scale, I'm perfectly fine with that. We have plenty of low scales we can manipulate and play with. And again, we draw a single card, we bring out Eldritch, I'll just go for this. Or sometimes we won't have either pendulum scale because now they're gone. Maybe we should have summoned the Raiden. Well, apparently he doesn't have Dark Magician yet, and for some reason instead of flipping that up, I guess he's more afraid of it becoming a target. Well, this is really good. Because funny enough, we can actually get out. So beginning night is in here too. Okay. Again, I want to keep the pillow until he springs something. The problem is I can't blow up Dark Magician with this. Because Eternal Souls protects Dark Magician from being destroyed by card effects. Every Dark Magician in your monster zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects, so I pop it with a pillow is pointless. Now, it's still Eldritch fodder, don't get me wrong. It's still Eldritch fodder, but again, he has to draw a Dark Magician. And right now, it looks like he's having a hard time finding the Dark Magician. So right now, let's just kind of play on doing one guy and play from there. The Nibiru's okay, not great, but okay. We'll just go to battle. I mean, if he doesn't find Dark Magician, I don't know why. Just flip it up and start hunting like 1,000 Knives and Dark Magical Attack. Thin the deck, sir. I know you're threatening the fact that if it is destroyed, you don't get the Dark Magician, but I would rather thin the deck a couple cards. Or maybe he always held it in hand. Interesting. Maybe he never said it. Maybe he actually never set the card. Okay. So illusion to go find Dark Magician, so that way you can summon Dark Magician. Which makes sense to me. Illusion to find Dark Magician to get Dark Magician. Yep. So I will be eating the Dark Magician attack here. And again, the pillow's pointless because Dark Magician can't die. There's the Dark Magician. So that literally means that what is this then? What is that back row? If it wasn't Eternal Soul, then what was it? At least I know one thing. Feather Duster's still limited, so I mean, that's gone. It sucks he drew it. Nothing I can do about that. Honestly, I don't see him doing much, bringing much out with his extra deck. So what we'll do is we'll go Eldritch, send, and if he does do something, I just raid in any of his fusion monsters. So I mean, I could just raid in and then pillow the Raiden. Kill the Raiden and then just bring out the pillow and make a thing. Sure. I'm sure your 1,000 Knives will one day work against me. It's gonna have to wait until, I don't know, until I'm actually dead. It's gonna be hilarious if he uses this next turn, thinking he pops the Eldritch, not reading that Eldritch doesn't die by, card effect until the next turn after he has been summoned. The big question is, how many 1,000 Knives is he playing, by the way? Like, how many of them? And then, by the way, we still have Olenoids. He's still in the deck. We still have a way to pop this and blow this Eternal Souls up, which in turn blows up his board state. Because he doesn't have the fusion monster out yet that protects this. But again, even if he does bring it, I'll just Raiden it. And then, like I said, pillow on the Raiden, and then basically blow it up. Again, he has to... So, dark again, and the illusion, so meaning he's been keeping this in his hands. I just wonder how many, like, knives he's running. Why are we Giddy. Send one spellcast monster or spell trap that mentions Dark Magician from your hand or face up with the field is the greatest. Special does come card from your hand. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. Okay, so basically bring back the Dark Magician. Yep. Bring back Dark Magician. I suppose sacrifice Dark Magician for this guy, for Timaeus. Because you're not sacrificing the trap. So Dark Magic Attack, which doesn't do anything at this point. And what, you fuse those two away? It's hilarious if you could get, I don't know, maybe 2 more summons after this. Because, you know, the Nibiru would be really good to bring down on him. So what do we fuse? Okay, so Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician. That makes the Dark Magicians. Yep, the Dark Magicians. Unfortunately, it's not Dark Magician, so it actually is not protected by this. Because it's not a Dark Magician. It's Dark Magicians. Let's see. Once per turn, if the spell trap card is activated, okay. I was just trying to figure out when. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon both 1 Dark Magician, 1 Dark Magician Girl. Swap to defense. Raiden this guy. Was not destroyed. Was tribute summoned, so you don't get that effect. Because it was not considered destroyed. It was tribute by a effect of a monster. So go get a... So you get the special summon Dark Magician now. Yep. The problem is he has 1,000 knives. So I mean... we're going to Pillow Tamias. Because I just don't want him to keep doing these special summons. End turn... Pillow Pop Tamias. Effect a pillow to make a token of 28. Meaning he's gonna have to crash these 2 to get it. 1,000 Knives kills Eldritch, nothing I can do about that. Because I can't blow up Dark Magician, so... And then 28 will have to go against the 28, and then he hits me with 25, and we'll have to see what happens. I mean, I don't know. Right now, this is definitely in his favor, not in mine. Or we're going to pop the token, because apparently 28-25 has enough booty attack to hit an Eldritch. And again, I don't know how many 1,000 Knives and how many Dark Magic Attack he's running. Now, Dark Magic Attack is pointless. I don't have a back row card for him to hit. Oh, great. Yep. Now he's going to get his hands on another Dark Magical Circle. And I think... Is it just Dark Magician he just needs to play off? Dark Magician's normal special... Okay. So he would need to get his hands on another Dark Magician to do anything. And I just need to see Olenoids. Well, that's the big guy that's 3,000 power. But wait, do you even have a way to fusion summon him? If your extra deck using monsters for hand or field, including Dark Magician Girl's picture with summon. So what? Are we gonna ritual? So all 3 of those. I have a really bad feeling. Yep, it's Blackluster Soldier. If this card was link summoned using a level 7 or higher monster as material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, you cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, activate one its effect, it gains 15,000 attack. This card can make a second battle during its bout, banish 1 card on the field. Okay. Oh, no. This is great. Great. He did use a level 7. It didn't really matter. He had 2 level 7 monsters. So he makes a second attack this turn. I mean, I can't be destroyed by card effects, but if I get a spell card, I just bring out Eldritch and I literally punch the thing in the face. He goes to 45 and 25. I think I survive. If he gives himself the extra... Well, I guess no, because he doesn't get the extra attack. It just gains 15,000 attack. I think that's permanent, by the way, too. Oh, great. It's a permanent 15,000 buff. I guess it can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So if I see Olenoids, I can pop Eternal Souls and use and they should blow him up. It's not my card effect killing him, it's his own card effect killing him. But I have to draw Olenoids. Yeah. Let's just surrender that one. We're not winning it. Alright. Well, I have a bad feeling we're playing Galaxy. I have this subjugating feeling we are playing the galaxy. Set this. We'll activate this. What do we want to send? Do we send outlets for next turn? You know, I'm going to send the Leaf, just because we can continually resurrect this. And this is the only card we can set, so there we go. The power of the only set we got. So it's a near 60 card Galaxy deck. It's 58 cards. What's with, like, Galaxy going up to 60 cards? Are you just trying to hope and pray you pull your combo? Like, is that it? I mean, yeah, I have Godarla, which is good, because Godarla will just can basically get rid of the thing whatever he summons, and I have Scolding. And this is only set card spell trap. Okay. We're not paying 3,000 life points to scold this. If this thing wants to punch the literal Predaplant monster and die, it can be my guest. Clockwork Knight. Yep, everything is now a freaking machine. Machine monsters you control. He's going to MS. Wow. I ate an MST to my face. Who the? You know, we have yet to pull this either, and I'm so mad. We could pull an MST, and we could have such good back row hate. Battle phase. Yep. Come at me, sir. My body is ready. Yes, I'm going to blow your monster up, by the way. Get this stupid thing out of here. Predaplant monster effects. Give me this. Unfortunately, he has more cards in his graveyard, so I will not be able to resurrect my Leaf. So we're playing Cyber Dark. I don't know. We're playing something with Machine, or that can do something with this. Okay. Unfortunately, we got nothing, so we'll just set that and pass the turns. Ooh. I guess it matters what he gets, because like I said, he's 2 cards off 50 cards. So, I mean, he's hopefully draws something good. I mean, guess we'll just set. At the end of my phase, what is it? It's machine monsters you control gain 100 attack. Also, machine monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack. Honestly, I'm just gonna bring out the Predaplant monster. I mean, literally, it's just there for me to, I mean, heck, we could just see the another end of our scale line. We would be, you know, pretty well off. You know? If we could see a low scale, and I'm not even running that many high scales. Heck, I have way more normal summonable monsters in this, and I've drawn both my dragons, and absolutely nothing. And I'm just getting clockworked right now. Tribute for Chimera. Okay, we're gonna tribute for Cyber Dragon. Yeah, because then this goes to graveyard, then you can send the Cyber Dark to the graveyard. Send one deck to the graveyard with a different name. Cards in your graveyard, so you can send one of these other 2. I mean, this comes at this, it kills itself. This card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster. You can only use the following effects. During damage calculation, if a monster equipped with this card. So that doesn't do anything in the graveyard. Unless you can resurrect it. And right now, no resurrection. And trust me, son, I ain't gonna go be punching you in the face anytime soon. The pillow is funny. At least we can use it to get rid of the Cyber Dragon. I guess we'll pillow the Cyber Dragon. Again, we'll get a 2100 monster that then loses 500 attack because of Clockwork Knight. And then we just pass the turn. I blow this thing up. Hey, if both survive, at least we can bring in Allied Saber Dragon. Alright. Funny enough, I actually could special summon the Allied Saber Dragon off of this because it's going to be a light monster. Yeah, because it's going to be a light token. That's hilarious. Because it's going to be a light token, I actually can use the Yadai Saber Dragon to pop it and special summon itself. Now, how does that work against anything else I'm seeing? I don't know. It's the shard of the greediest green man! So I'm guessing we got nothing to summon then. Alright, well... Or we're just going to Regeki. Sooner or later, I'll draw one of my low scales. You know, sooner or later, I'll draw a low scale. Sooner or later, I'll draw a low scale. My opponent's gonna probably find a monster before I do. I just need a low scale for Pete's sake. Oh, good. I'm so glad we're now gonna have the Cyber Phoenix start coming down on me. And now it's got a Kunan with chain. Yeah, doesn't that... Well, this card's attack position negate the effect of any spell trap card that one machine monster you control. What was the purpose of it then attaching the Kunai with chain on it? What, for the fun? Of watching your card negated? Well, at least we can summon my leaf now. I am drawing every card that is not a low scale card. Is not. I would take even Aether right now. Aether gets me half of this board in my hand. Now my opponent uses the Shard of the Greed, which I wish I had. That would be amazing. The man's lucky that, you know, I didn't have a Feather Duster, because he was set a Raigeki, by the way. Or at least one thing's for sure. At least my Leaf is coming back every single turn. Because cards currently in his graveyard outpace cards in my graveyard. And next turn, I will have to pitch a card out of my hand. Oh, thank the Lord we found a low scale. It just took forever. As long as that card is not Twin Twister, we are fine. If that card is Twin Twister, I'm gonna be pissed. Low scale. Whatever that is, he can respond to me at it. With it. Scale. You do get to draw a card if this card is destroyed by battle into the graveyard. Okay, so destroyed by battle into the graveyard. Unfortunately, it will be destroyed by battle into the graveyard, and I'm not going to Darla it so he can get an extra 500 point buff on this. Well, if you don't have anything here, I get to summon 3 here. Okay, so nothing. Summon. 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 While I am taking hits, all of them are more powerful than a Cyber Phoenix. While he is going to get the draw, there's nothing I can do about that. Kunan with chain. Yep, we're going to negate another Kunai with chain because we cannot read the first part of our text. What is going on? Funny enough, we could just go all... Wow, that... What can Saryu just summon? Can he summon any monster? Once per turn during your main phase, you can special summon monster from your hand. Oh wow, he can special summon any monster. Okay, I could summon any monster, which means I could summon Eldritch off of this. But is that worth it? Is it worth just to go to Saryuja? The problem is I can't go the Odd Eyes because I'm not Dragon anymore. I'm Machine. Let's just go battle. Hit this. He gets a draw 1. Nothing I could do about it. I'd have to Godarla it, and I really don't want to. We'll swing. We'll swing. And honestly, I'll just pass a turn on that. Strange he hasn't burned this yet. You only get draw 2 cards. No matter how many counters you put on that, you just draw 2 cards. I have this weird feeling this isn't a person playing, this is a bot. Because how many people do not read their card text and realize that Kunai with Chain cannot actually attach to a Cyber Phoenix? You're killing them. You've lost, well, Regeki is a 2 of. Okay, so we are going to finally draw the 2 cards. Unless my opponent thought that putting more counters on the card means more draws. It doesn't. You just get draw 2 cards as soon as it has 2 counters. Now what are we playing? Attachment Cyberin. Target 1 dragon or machine Cyber's monster you control. Equip this card to your hand too while this card is equipped. If this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, you can go after the scales now. Yep. I mean, does that hurt me? No. I have all my Chungus Bungus on the board. Feel free to destroy the leaf if you want to. It just resurrects again. I'll just resurrect it again. And I mean, all my guys are stronger than this thing, and it only gets an effect if it's sent to the graveyard while attached. Now if he swing... Oh right, that was 2,000. He actually gets that... She does get to damage me there. Alright, 2 cards set. The Clock Town. What I wouldn't give right now to see... I may... You know, I'm going to tribute... Because we win on this crackback here. We literally win, because all I need to do is... Summon... We do this... Aether effect to banish this. That opens the entirety of the board. We go to battle, and basically we win. 18. 28 per game. 23 per game. That is it. I don't know what this guy was playing. A hodgepodge of monsters. We'll call it that. And someone can't read how Kunai with Chain affects a Cyber, the Phoenix. Anyways, doesn't matter. Look at that. We're going to Gold 4. Love to see it. And we got 2 Legacy packs. Let's open our secret pack on the Legacy packs. Alrighty. Rapid Aircraft Advancement. Again, a great chance at Citadel. Aurora Dawn is not bad either. Heck, even like Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack is not a horrible card either. So I mean, these 3 are kind of what I'm looking for. You know, another Metal Cruncher wouldn't be bad either. Just because I would place it out our Metal Crunchers for like Earth Machines. SR. Valkyrian, the Magna Warrior. I know the Melodious got a whole bunch of support. Again, all of it being high rarity, of course. So, Score, the Melodious Diva. Belisarius, the Familiar of Evil Eye. I think Evil Eye would be a good deck, too, if we could see some more of the cards. Predaplant. Machina Peacekeeper. Scramble. This is for, this would be for the Mecha Phantom Beasts. I didn't mean to do that. And we open now 2 of the Phantom Fortress. Unfortunately, it just gives us a secret pack we already own and a Machina Gear Frame. I wish that had been at one of the SRs one of the URs we were hunting, but it's finally over. 3 videos worth of secret packs we have opened. And these videos went longer than I typically would like to record them, just because we had to open them. You only get 24 hours, so I wanted to open them. And, well, we did achieve my goal for December. Folks, this is it. We're done with the December season. I achieved the goal I wanted, which was to reach goal. December is holidays, and I'm going to get quite busy around the holidays, so I really just don't have time to finish up doing these recordings. I also have a lot of personal stuff I need to get done in the miniature world before March, and I am running out of time for March. So, Folks, we reached the goal I wanted to do for December, which is gold. When we return to January, we will be back down to silver, so we'll climb up silver, and my plan for January is we are going to reach platinum again. Will we see a whole bunch of secret packs like we did for this December season? I have no idea. Hopefully not, because that was insanity. Hope you guys like these long videos, and we'll see you all here next time in the January season.